I love building LEGO Star Wars creations, and in this video I'm going to present you dozens of LEGO creations inspired by iconic Star Wars scenes from films, TV series and games, as well as other custom Star Wars battles that I built in 2023. Make sure to watch till the end because there will be here a lot of unique and detailed creations that took way over 100 hours to build. First on the list is recreation of a powerful Kylo Ren scene from Star Wars Episode 8, where he leads First Order forces into the Resistance hideout on Crate. I'm still very happy with how this diorama turned out. Inclusion of red crystals added a nice pop of color to the otherwise plain and grey, yet complicated rock formations that took over 12 hours to fully complete. Next three creations will be presenting various custom Clone Wars battles, with the first one presenting clones attacking a small separatist outpost located in the very old ruins. With this one there was a lot of work in blending different plans in between ruin structures and creating great color combinations, which resulted in a very unique scenery. Second Clone Wars battle, in contrast to the previous creation, depicts a droid attack on a part of Republic's space station located somewhere in the Outer Rim territories. Compacted design and shape different from mostly square clone bases allowed for a very unusual look of the station. It was also an interesting task to create this build completely on its side and not in a regular way of building. Third Clone Wars base presents a small droid recon outpost located on a rocky and sand terrain. For this one the main idea was just a simple yet effective terrain, which would allow the design of the outpost to be the main star of this creation. Let's jump into the three creations based on Star Wars Battlefront II. The first one here, a 5 hours recreation of the right objective in the first phase of Jakku map in Galactic Assault mode. There was a lot of fun with designing this diorama, mainly thanks to very interesting layout of two levels connected by only two support columns, which required a solid structure for the upper level so it could carry the weight of all the elements. Following that we have 50 minutes recreation of Battlefront's Yavin 4 map, where I recreated this sector near the middle objective from the first phase. It was a simple build, but I very like how vegetation and unique crates add a nice pop of color to the Dark Town Temple. And now 5 minutes build presenting as part of Naboo Street and Building, which also depicts a sniper party on the beginning of every round in Galactic Assault on Naboo. I am proud to present you my biggest creation of this year, yet not the most complex one, that will come later. We have here a part of Naboo map from Star Wars Battlefront II. This project took almost 2 months of on and off work to be brought to life, and I'm truly satisfied with accuracy and design of each element creating this diorama. It's really unique to see such bright and warm combination of colors in a Star Wars build. I will definitely revisit Naboo architecture in the future. Following my biggest mock of the year, I would love to present you my most complex creation of this year. First Order base on Batuu is one of 3 Darkside bases I made this year. I took a lot of inspiration from Galaxy's Edge in architecture of the rounded buildings, stone path and terrain, however the design of the base itself was completely made by me. There was a lot of fun design choices and unique techniques to make this diorama happen, especially because we well know that LEGO system doesn't like round curvatures. Next on our list we have 3 clone bases. The first one, created in 4 hours, presents small compact base on Felucia equipped in air defense station. It was my first LEGO creation based on Felucia, so it was a really fun process to make it, especially the vegetation, which was mainly inspired by Battlefront II. Following that we have here 40 minutes creation presenting small clone outpost located on Salekumai, for which idea came from the specific design of the main doors, which I really wanted to try out. So yes, you heard me right, I made this creation only to test a door technique. This one here is a fun 4 minutes mini Kashyyyk diorama, where 41st Elite Corps Trooper prepared a little campfire. Next is the second Darkside base, this time for the Galactic Empire, which was set up after they kindly allowed rebels to flee the Hoth system in episode 5. With this one I aimed mostly for a heavily fortified base equipped in bike speeder hangar, air defense system and little corridor behind main entrance. Additionally, I incorporated a bit of trench in between the snow, similarly to the trenches rebels used in The Empire Strikes Back. Let's jump into the 3 creations based on Ahsoka series. This one here, a 5 hours creation presenting amazing scene from 4th episode, where Baylan Skoll dominated Ahsoka in a duel and Sabine under his influence gave away the map leading to Thrawn. We established before that LEGO system doesn't like rounded shapes, and here it was no exception. The biggest challenge of this diorama was achieving circular shape of the reflex point and accurately recreate its layout, as well as to design tall rock formations on the edges. I'm very happy with this creation. A few moments before previously recreated scene happens duel between Ahsoka and Marok in this beautiful scenery of dark forest lighted by lightsabers, which is heavily reminiscing of Kylo's and Rey's duel in The Force Awakens. It was a 50 minutes creation where my main goal was to recreate the vibe of Cetos with all the dark leaves lying on the ground and still being present on the trees. This 5 minutes build recreates a scene from the 3rd episode of the series where Huyan tests Sabine's abilities in a lightsaber combat. Third Darkside base is this uniquely shaped droid base on Utapau, which Separatist Alliance uses to drain energy from the planet through 3 dark grey tubes you can see in front of the base. With this creation I wanted to achieve a modernistic look which will still resemble CIS architecture. Next on our list are another 3 Ahsoka scenes recreations. This one here, 4 hours creation, presents Ahsoka being surrounded by HK assassin droids in the ruins of the Night Sisters temple from the 1st episode. The location in this series was really simplistic, but I still added as much details and textures as accuracy to the scene allowed. From the same episode of the series we have here 40 minutes creation, where Baylan Skoll, in order to free captured ally, eliminates the crew of the New Republic cruiser. It was a fun scene to bring to life. I especially liked working on subtle designs integrated into the wall. This 4 minutes creation is a symbolic representation of a very powerful scene of Grand Admiral's throne arrival in episode 6 of the series. It was a spectacular scene. 2023 was a complicated year, but I have learned a lot as well as grew as a person and creator, which will allow me to fulfill my visions for me and this channel in 2024. Let me know in the comments which creation or creations were your personal favorites. If you enjoyed these creations, check out my other LEGO creation visible on the screen.